If you're watching this, it probably means the usual approaches aren't working. Maybe you've been trying to rebuild for months, maybe longer. You've had the conversations, made the changes, shown up differently, and you keep hitting the same walls. Your wife is exhausted. You probably are too. And somewhere underneath it all, there's a question you're almost afraid to ask. Is this still fixable? I want to answer that honestly. Most men in your position aren't failing because they don't care. They're failing because they're trying to rebuild without a framework and without anyone walking alongside them who actually understands what this requires. I've been where you are. Early in our marriage, everything I had hidden from my wife, Sarah, came out. We didn't have a guide. We were flying blind, and our rebuilding took longer and cost significantly more than it had to because of that. Since then, I've spent years tying together the latest science on betrayal trauma with what Scripture says about restoration, about what it actually means to become a trustworthy man, not just a better behaved one. I've now walked dozens of men through exactly what you're facing. The 90-Day Trust Rebuild is 8 private coaching sessions over 90 days, where we take the Trust Rebuild framework and apply it directly to your marriage, your wife's specific wounds, and the real-time challenges that come up week to week. This isn't therapy. It's not a support group. It's a guide standing next to you in the fire, helping you do the work in the right order. The men who get the most out of this are not the ones who have it the most together. They're the men who are willing to be honest with me, with their wives, and with God. Those are the men I work with. The next 90 days are going to pass either way. The only question is whether your wife sees something different in you on the other side of them. If you are willing to do the work, let's talk. Book a free 30-minute call. There's no pressure, no obligation, just an honest conversation about where you are and whether this is the right fit.